Hey guys, best shepherd of AI in the world is here, and we will today depict the most important thing which I am trying to solve for a long time, and that's a how to really write software with AI agents. And that's not a that's we are not vibe coding. That's the first thing. We are producing real shit, real software, and it's really difficult even currently, but it can be done. In year and a half back, it couldn't be done automatically. AI was only helping you write pieces of software. Currently, we are on the edge where it is doable, but I will try to present you my experience. We have our code base. It's simple PHP, JavaScript. I don't care. No one even cares currently about language if it's not JavaScript. But we got 500k lines of code. I will show you. Uh, Here, this is we are working on the open source. This you can find. This is metadata driven framework, or it is framework in first place, but the first class citizen is CRM, and the CRM is plugin, so on and so forth, and it's old, so AI is not trained on that Bullbone JS. The front end is really complicated in this situation, and we will count lines of code. And here you got we got our expected result. This is why I'm showing you that I'm working on real software, not some vibe coded 10,000 lines of code. PHP, what the heck? Yeah, I didn't exclude probably. I will delete vendor and try it again. And it's about 250k lines of code in PHP, blank files, command code, 240 line, 240,000, and JavaScript 100,000 lines, roughly. Yeah, Python. What the fuck? I don't like Python. I don't know why Python's here, but this, in my opinion, is mature. For it, it is 13 years old. Mature software. Now, I came and I want to completely rewrite the plugin. 7,000 lines of PHP in original and several hundreds lines of JavaScript, and this is the magic. And this, in my experience, when you get such kind of software, AI is not well trained on that data, don't care, but there is plenty of functionality. For example, some kind of OAuth subsystem. Yeah, and I came and I just, because I'm lazy and I wanna be lazy, and I don't want to read code anymore. Never. I'm retraining my mind to be set up for future. I know that we will break it because there's invested a lot of money into this kind of stuff, and even when the AI won't discover new drugs, new cures for cancer and so on, and the space travel and time travel and whatsoever, it will definitely be better and better, even slightly. It's enough currently, slightly better in coding, because we will now have 1 million tokens in Claude Code, and we now have 1 million tokens context window in Gemini. This is nearly enough, and I'm on the edge, and I want to present you my faults, my errors, and main error: AI can code anything in my opinion, or nearly anything. There is laziness is the first part, and my laziness in this case was I just told him rewrite this shit completely, and he did. He came and he investigated how it works. Okay, this is some kind of connection to the Microsoft. Through OAuth, I will re-implement the graph protocol. I will completely, and I had asked him completely remove IMAP protocol, do it completely in a new way through graph for Microsoft. Blah blah blah. Simple instructions, very simple, and he did. And he did first mistake. He only created one user, one admin user. Okay, recreated for many users. Each user needs to have his own credentials and his own setup. Okay, and we were struggling. We were fighting with this feature, and we were fighting with another feature. Uh, in total, this currently has we can go, and it's after many rewrites, and this is bad that I can't count exactly how much time I spent on it or watching bots doing stuff. Probably 16 hours, 2 man days. Probably. This is my rough estimation, maybe less, little bit less. Mm, uh, and count lines of code. PHP 17,000. This is bullshit. Probably. Yeah. Uh, I think that we got. Okay. We go here and again. 11,000 line of code, and I don't know if it. Yeah, this is summary, but I don't know if it is pure code or not. Using we will ask. I'm asking all the time because I'm not the smartest guy. I wanna be trained guy. I want to train as much as I can. Not oh, he's really he's really smart. What the fuck? What's he doing? Yeah, he's investigating himself probably. Oh, it's nice. He's smart. Yeah, definitely. That thing is smart. Let's go back. One first mistake, and we were proceeding with those kinds of mistakes in design because I'm lazy and I took it the rough way to learn, to experience why this approach is bad. And this approach is bad for one thing and one thing only, and that is that I did not spend enough time planning and creating structure and creating features from original core of Espo. This is my fault, not the bot's fault. He's stupid, I know it. He's stupid in some kind of way. He's smart in little things. Total pure code. Commands blank. Yeah. Real executable. Okay. This is we currently have, because there are plenty of features much better than in past. In current code, there are checks for duplications, deduplication, bidirectional synchronizations based on whatever, putting everything in the database, doing it smart, doing it with proper logging, blah blah. It's, in my opinion, it's much better work, mechanical or coding work in little scope. But that idiot doesn't have a big picture. This is his real problem, and this is what a plan serves for. Because otherwise, he he's really smart and he implemented his own fucking OAuth authentication. Great. What the heck? And he's producing such kind of code, such kind of systems. No, it's not a code. He's inventing his ways because he doesn't know that it's already there, and it is so simple that in planning stage I will when I will do it again, because currently I will focus on the rewriting as many things as I can because it's fun, it's experiencing the limitations and the workflow with bots, and it's training myself to think differently and to be much faster, and I'm producing tools for myself. I've shown it yesterday. Currently I'm working on a tool and I will finish this, yeah. So plan is alpha and omega, and because the plan is document for architect who will see, the bot will say, okay, we will implement our own OAuth system. What are you talking about, man? Let's go to the core Espo and see if it is already there, if the functionality is already there. Oh, my fault, it is already there, and we are in planning stage. But there were bugs on Microsoft side, not bugs, but not documented things, how they are returning URLs, how they are dealing with endpoints, blah blah blah. Yeah, those little bit pieces, little shit. But when you will have a really comprehensive and really well structured, really well documented plan, even for a small functionality, here you can see 11,000 lines of code, and I'm now in cleaning stage. Yeah, I've cleaned that OAuth, I've cleaned that user behavior, and I'm proceeding bit by bit by bigger blocks like authentication, synchronizations of emails, sendings, like downloading emails, sendings of the emails, synchronization of contacts, synchronizations of calendar, and I'm taking it as a block, and I debug always this big block, and currently I have a I will show you. I'm experimenting with shit. Ganalyze. This is my first slash command, and it is instructing him to do repo mix and to then use MCP server for analyzing that that one huge file, which is mixed code, which is one huge file for whole code, repo mix output, and he's putting it, including prompt, into the Gemini. Yeah, this is crazy. Do not use code. Use mode. Oh shit. I don't have auto completion first. Yeah, so I'll try again. There is some bug, I don't know where it is. Sometimes it ingests the 200k tokens, sometimes not. That is my fork of Zen MCP, and I will completely rewrite it. This is my next rewrite, because I wanted to. This is wrong. Yeah, and it worked, and it's not working anymore, because this is in some way huge, and I don't know what's happening, but it has more than 200k tokens, and for some reason it's not passing it to the Gemini. But yesterday in one case it worked. I don't know why. This is the problem in ZenMCP. But it produces then the revision, and it's about I have to say it's about prompting. But in my old thinking, the prompt was only simple instructions. It's about the set, the really well performed set of instructions, which we are calling prompt. Unfortunately, it's programming AI through instructions. called prompt, but I don't like that because I always imagine that prompt is simple and straightforward, but the plans and sets of instructions much better term in my opinion. So I will fix it. Why Zen is not ingesting? Because when we tried that directly with direct calling of API of Gemini, it worked. I don't know why. There is some problem somewhere. I have really, uh, really full debugging again. I will fix it today. I will push the new version. I will remove those nonsense. The idea is good. The nonsense is think, deed, copy, review, debug, analyze, chat. Too much tools. Too many tools. Too many tools. You just need one. You just need chat, and then as a parameter, think deep, code review, and AI will decide. Because currently you are putting too much tokens into the context, and each MCP server is polluting your context. And this is what I have found, and I will try to get rid of Claude's context also, because 27% of context is already taken. Yeah, after hi, and 42k tokens. Oh, only 23,000. Oh, this is strange. MCPs are connected. This comes into his context, and I will try to keep it as small as possible. And this is what I'm learning. I'm learning all the time what I did wrong and what I will do better in future. And I will use agents to do that. I will use agents to produce in detail plan, even with sample code and so on and so forth. I will utilize AI for everything into the last bit of code, from the planning phase to the testing phase to the deployment stage of software development, because I'm lazy and I love it.